Our sun has been studied more than any other star in the universe. For centuries, astronomers have analyzed its light, mapped its surface, and decoded its secrets. But even after all that scrutiny, our solar center still holds a surprise. A new analysis reveals that the sun contains 55% more silver than earlier estimates indicated. This discovery, published by researchers at Uppsala University, resolves a puzzle that has persisted since the birth of the solar system over 4.6 billion years ago. The sun is made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium. Heavier elements including carbon, iron, and silver account for only 1.5% of its total mass. Yet those trace amounts are extraordinarily valuable to astronomers. Heavy elements are forged inside stars and during stellar explosions. They are later scattered into the interstellar medium, where they become part of new stars, planets, and everything else that forms from that enriched material. By measuring exactly how much of each heavy element is present in the sun, scientists can trace the chemical evolution of the entire Milky Way galaxy. The sun serves as the baseline reference point for all stellar chemistry. To measure the sun's silver content, the research team used a technique called spectroscopy. When sunlight passes through the sun's outer atmosphere, atoms absorb light at specific wavelengths, leaving dark absorption lines in the spectrum. Each element creates its own distinctive set of lines, acting like a chemical fingerprint. By comparing these patterns against models of the solar atmosphere, scientists can calculate how much of each element is present. The problem has always been that earlier models of the solar atmosphere were too simplified. They ignored complex dynamics and non-equilibrium effects that significantly alter how silver atoms interact with light. The team led by Semiconductors developed a much more realistic model of the sun's outer layers. They combined a dynamic atmosphere model with improved calculations from atomic physics. This allowed them to describe far more accurately how silver atoms absorb and emit light under actual solar conditions. Unlike previous methods, the new calculations account for non-equilibrium effects, meaning they consider how the light itself affects the same silver atoms responsible for producing the dark absorption lines. In the solar atmosphere, this is not a minor detail. It fundamentally changes the outcome. The results were striking. The revised silver abundance estimate jumped by 55% compared to earlier measurements. And this new number solved a long-standing mystery. Previous measurements had consistently shown that the sun contained significantly less silver than chemically primitive meteorites. That discrepancy was deeply troubling because the sun and those ancient meteorites both formed from the same original cloud of gas and dust. If they share a common origin, their silver content should be roughly consistent. The earlier mismatch suggested either our solar models were wrong, or something fundamental about the solar system formation was misunderstood. The revised result addresses a mystery that dates back to the very formation of the solar system. Iron meteorites, which are fragments of ancient planetary cores that never fully formed, retain a pristine record of the chemical composition of the early solar nebula. These meteorites contain a specific and measurable amount of silver, preserved almost exactly as it was when the solar system first coalesced from a swirling cloud of gas and dust. When astronomers measured silver in the sun, they expected to find a matching abundance. Instead, they found significantly less. This mismatch created a genuine crisis in solar physics, because the sun and those meteorites should share the same chemical heritage. If the sun truly contained less silver, it would imply that something fundamentally different happened in our solar system compared to the rest of the galaxy, or that our entire understanding of how elements are distributed in space was deeply flawed. The implications extend far beyond our own solar system. By refining the method used to measure silver in the sun, the researchers have opened a new pathway for studying silver and other heavy elements in distant stars. The same spectroscopic technique applied with these advanced non-equilibrium models can now be used to trace how silver is distributed throughout the Milky Way over billions of years. It helps answer the fundamental question of where the silver in our universe comes from, which stars produce it, and how it spreads across cosmic time.